I know that song. I got the lyrics.
What's good, YouTube? We're back for another episode of the Go Cry About It podcast. And today is a very, 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 very special episode. Today in the building, we have the Midwest District Champions, and we have the 5th ranked team in the nation. How are you guys feeling today?
Great.
Feeling good.
You?
I'm doing amazing. I can't complain. Do you guys want to take a second to introduce yourselves? Let the world know who you are.
Yeah, my full name is Teddy Wanashe Remington Jumbo. I play right wing back, and I moved here from South Africa. And this is my first year playing at JJC. It's been a great experience.
My name is Jordi Montada. I'm 19 years old. I'm at JJC since a year now. And yeah, I'm from Germany, by the way.
I'm Adrian. I moved from Spain like 2 years ago here. So this is my second season at JJC men's soccer team. And yeah.
Yeah, this is a familiar face. You know, I had an episode with Adrian already, and on that episode, Adrian, spoke into existence that this team would go down to New York and, compete, and that's exactly what they did. So kind of how was that trip down to New York? What did it mean for you guys?
It was an amazing experience. It was just amazing. We worked pretty hard throughout the season, and I called at the beginning. I knew we were going to make it. I was 100% confident, and we made it happen.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Jordy?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I can't really describe. Like, it was something special. Like, we didn't know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, like, we set this goal since, like, May. Like, we said, okay, when we come back, we're going to go to New York for sure.
Yeah.
Like, there's no other way. And in the end, we made it, and I think we're all pretty happy, like, about how it went in the end.
Yeah. What about you, Remy?
Priceless experience. You don't get those experiences every day in your life, so I took it all in. It was great.
Yeah. And you guys kind of touched on, you guys are from all different parts of the world. So are you guys just, like, receiving love as well from just, like, your home countries and whatnot?
Oh, yeah. Like, they're like, yo, dude, take this in. Like, I mean, you always want to win the whole thing. Like, you want to become number one. But I was talking to my family, and they're like, dude, you're in New York, Like, this is a blessing already. So making it this far is a blessing, and be grateful. So, yeah.
What about you, Jordy?
I mean, like, I talk to my friends, like, every day, my family, of course, and they support me every day.
Mm-hmm.
So they also ask every time, hey, how is it? How is it going? What are you doing? How is it in that way over there? And I'm like, yeah, it's completely different. Like, it's, I don't know, sometimes I can't even describe how it is. Like, how can I show you how it is really over there?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you really need to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, New York was, again, something different. Like, it was, I don't know, it was amazing.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, the same. It was pretty cool being there, making it all the way far with hard work. Pays off,
Yeah.
My family is all the way in Spain, but I feel them close, support. They call me every day, but they also know how I am, competitive.
Yeah.
They knew I wanted to be top, the first one. But yeah, it was a priceless experience with my friends, teammates.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah. And I asked you earlier, was there ever, like, a certain moment where you knew that you were going to go to New York and you had said no? So can you, like, again, just talk about, like, the importance of just keeping your mind set and just not, falling too deep into the moment or getting too carried away with just one victory?
Yeah. Soccer is just a teamwork, and you have to go step by step, right? You don't play the final right away. You play the season, you're going to win, you're going to lose, you're going to tie, but you need to keep your mind in the goal. You need to keep working every day, every practice. It doesn't matter if it's a practice, Monday, Friday, you need to keep working. And as I said, hard work pays off, and that's what we did. We kept working all together, confidence, step by step. We won 2 finals, and then we made it. We made history.
Yeah, that's what's up. Is there, you have something to say, Jordy?
Yeah, I wanted to say, like, you can also, like, I think you could see it. That's what you told me after the first championship game, how we started the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, you were like, okay, like, he told me, like, okay, we're gonna win this game for sure. And it's like step by step, how you said, like, every game. But after the first game, okay, when we start like that, the second game, there's no way they're gonna stop us from coming.
Yeah. Momentum is, everything in sports, and when you have that on your side, you guys are, unbeatable.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask you though, Is there like a specific quote or just saying that kind of carried you guys throughout that journey?
Just working. That's the key. Working all together. It's a team, 11 players, but we have 22 or 20 in the roster, right? It doesn't matter if you're in the bench. We need from every single player in the team. You don't know if he's gonna get injured. You don't know if you're gonna have to play because whatever reason. We need of everyone in the team to make it that far. It's not easy. I think like 70 teams in the Division 3 in the whole country. We made it fifth. That's something great,
Right.
and it's not easy.
Yeah.
So with everyone, we made it.
Yeah, not easy at all. What about coach? Can you talk about just his importance to how everything went?
Yeah, the coach, as I said, soccer is 11 players, but the coach is the master. He's the king.
He pushed
kind
us
of-
hard at the beginning, especially. Like I think we can all tell the first 2 weeks we were like,
Yo.
I mean, the legs they hurt.
Yeah.
He pushed us a lot.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Oh yeah, it paid off big time. It paid off big time. And we also, talked about just making history. You guys essentially just made history for JJC. And can you guys touch on the importance of that again?
I mean, I think that was just like a bigger motivation for us.
Yeah.
Like we knew, okay, like we can be the first team, like we can make history. So I was like, okay, that's even more a reason for us to go there. Like that we're gonna be the first ones, especially because we all leave JDC after.
Yeah.
I think that's also a big part. So we were like, okay, when we go here, like we're gonna
Leave
leave
a mark.
in a good way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wanted to leave a mark. We're not from here, so it's like we didn't come here just to come this far. At least if we leave something that they can remember us by, that would be important.
I knew I was gonna die in the field. I was gonna make it to New York before I leave, and I made it. I died, and we made it.
Yeah, you guys did. I mean, hats off to you guys again.
Yeah.
This is kind of backtracking a little bit, but Jordy, you kind of said that in order to really see how the experience is, you kind of just have to be here to experience it. So with that being said, and you guys are all from different parts of the world, will there be an opportunity, for your friends and families to come down here with you guys too?
I mean, one friend is planning to come already. So we will see. My family also wants to come, of course. Like, I mean, some of my friends in my family. I mean, my family came already to America. I've been here before too, but like when I was way younger, and some of my friends came, but not with me right now in that place. So yeah, maybe in the future, before we go, before in summer,
Okay.
they're gonna come.
Yeah. And what states are you guys looking forward to seeing next?
I don't know. I'm just waiting for offers. I don't know yet.
I mean, I'm always down to travel. We went to Atlanta in the summer.
Yeah.
I want to go to Florida. I want to go to Texas. I want to go everywhere that I could possibly go, just because I feel like there is always something that you can learn in a different place. So
Oh yeah, for sure. And let me ask you this: what advice would you give to a soccer team that's trying to make history as well?
Work all the time together.
yeah,
You need to take care of every single thing in your life to be the best.
yeah,
You need to know there's gonna be another team trying the same as you.
true.
So you need to be better than them in every single aspect and work harder than them.
Yeah,
More and more, and then you make it. That's how it
I
works.
think if you picture it to yourself, like what you really want, like you learn. Like now, when we look back, we're like, okay, the way how we did it was amazing because we went to the locker room before the game. We're like, okay, next step when we made the circle before the game, we were like, okay, we want to go to New York.
yeah,
He said it every time in the
Kept
speech
speaking
before,
about it.
so it catches you, and you're like, okay,
yeah.
like let's do it, let's make it. And that's just a push.
Yeah, I'd say for someone in my position, I wasn't starting, so you never know, So you just gotta stay ready, so you don't have to get ready.
Yeah.
For them, they always knew, like, okay, I'm going to war today. But for someone like me, it's like you don't know when your chance is coming, and if you're always ready, then it could always be your moment. And it's important for everyone to feel like,
You're part of the team. You
yeah,
help
like
everyone.
even if you're not starting, you need to feel like you're in the game. Like mentally, you need to be locked in. That way, when you get in, it's like, okay, the whole team is on the same wavelength, basically.
As I said before, it's not only 11, it's like 20 players. And every time was the speech I gave before the games in the circle, I was telling everyone, New York, We need to go to New York. It starts today.
Yeah.
The first game of the season. Here it starts, not in the final.
Yeah.
It's today. Little by little, everyone together, we made it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that having that voice, relaying the message to everyone is very important. Like, you mentioned that you're the captain, but also having everyone on that same page is just as important as well, because as you guys mentioned, it takes everyone. You guys are all a team. So if that one person is, off track or his mind is not in the right space, then everything could, all crumble.
Yeah.
But, as I mentioned before, Adrian, he was here on the show before, and you kind of touched on, how you got into soccer, how you started playing and whatnot. But I haven't spoken to, Remy or Jordy. So can you guys kind of touch on that? How did this love for soccer, come about?
It's funny, but I think all Africans would agree with me. It's an African thing. Like, we play soccer from a young age. My dad played soccer. My brother played soccer. He moved to the UK to play soccer as well. So it was just something that was in the family. I played soccer for a very long time, and when these guys offered me the opportunity to play for the school, I was like, yo, why not? It's just an opportunity to always stay active and express a passion. So
yeah, that's what's up. I definitely know a couple, African brothers who play soccer as
exactly.
well. So,
yeah.
I definitely understand it. What age did this love of soccer start for you?
I think I was fourth grade. I was like, okay, I really want to play soccer. Like, I was 10, and there was a World Cup in South Africa, so like everybody from all around the world is coming to see soccer, and it's like this soccer adverts, everything, commercials, and at that moment I was like, okay, this is it. Like, soccer is, I wanted to play soccer, and luckily we had great coaches. Littleton Primary School. If you went to Littleton Primary School, like, we had really great, passionate coaches who really just pushed us and took it seriously. Like, it wasn't like just an extramural. It was like, okay, bro, we're really doing this. If you're going to play soccer, you got to be ready for it. And that prepared me for high school and going beyond. So, yeah.
That's what's up, man. With you taking on soccer and whatnot, and, how did your approach for other sports go? Did you try to get into basketball, football?
Yeah. I played basketball from 11th grade, and then I played it a little bit after high school.
Yeah.
And then, like, it was the same. Like I said, since I had great coaches from a young age, I always took sports seriously. So when I was learning how to play basketball, I did track too, and it was always the same mentality. Like, okay, consistency, show up. If you show up and you're consistent, that's half the work done. Yeah. And then obviously talent, and obviously some people are naturally gifted. Yeah. But, staying consistent, always staying focused and trying to actually get better, you will get better. You'll see results. So that was always what helped me adapt and, play different sports.
Yeah. Where does this mindset come from? Like, is there any influences in your life or anyone that influenced you?
I do. I don't know if you know Inky Johnson.
Inky Johnson?
Nah. He's huge. He's huge. He's like a mentor for many people.
I gotta do my homework.
E.T., the hip hop preacher.
Oh yeah.
So, I think sports is physical, but it's very mental. So I use these guys to have the right mindset, because if you're locked in mentally, there's no limit to what you can do. Yeah. So I always reached out to people. I feel like half the battle was just being confident enough to perform. Yeah. So I always reached out for mentors that could help me, get into the right mindset and view sports the right way.
Yeah. Hey, that's an amazing point that you make. I feel like what limited me and like my sports career, I was always timid. I was always overthinking the moment. Like in basketball, we had plays that we had to remember, and half the battle was me trying to remember those plays. Exactly. I couldn't even, focus on playing basketball. So that's a great point that you make. Yeah. But Jordy, what about you? How did this love of soccer start for you?
I mean, I can't remember, to be honest. It was like I was born into it. Because my dad comes from Barcelona, So like my family, like I just grew up, like my whole family, my mom, my grandma, like everybody watches soccer.
Yeah.
So like I watched it since like I was like, I don't know, like I can't really remember. And I played in a team, like I started playing in a team when I was 4 or something. So like it was since ever. Like I watch it every day when I can. Like he knows, like we try to watch as many games as possible.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just like a love that I think will never stop
Yeah.
in my life.
Yeah. Can you talk about the importance of starting out in a sport that early in age? Like you said, you can't even like really remember when it started for you. So can you talk about the importance of playing a sport that young and just the advantage it gives you over anyone that would have started, 10 years old, 12 years old, or something like that?
I mean, of course, like because there are many things, especially in soccer, like when you go like about sport now, like you learn specific things about, like you have to learn things in a specific age, because like if you don't learn them at that age, that you're not gonna learn them later, probably. Like it's you maybe, but way too late to do. Like you can see that sometimes, but like that's why like if you play a sport really early, you start early, like 4, 5, 6 years old. Those people like have their things like specific plays or something is naturally just muscle memory. It just happens, and I think that's a big advantage, like that people who start really early have. And yeah, I think that's a big importance.
Yeah. Yep. You hit it right on the head right there. And with you starting out in soccer so young, who did you find yourself looking up to?
I mean, I grew up with Barcelona, so for me it was always Messi. Like also, I mean, my dad too, because like my dad went with me to play like whenever he could. Like he was like, so even when I was like, like I'm tired, he said like, no, we go now.
Yeah.
Like so, I went with him when I went play with him 2 hours, like every time he could. So for me it was always my dad, and like because he played on a good level too.
Yeah.
And of course Messi like was always like when I watched him, it was my hero that I watched up to.
Yeah.
I looked up to.
Yeah, and you mentioned your dad, and him pushing you, and I feel like that's something that every child needs to make it to the top. And did you always like appreciate him being hard on you, him pushing you to go to the next level?
Of course, like I mean, sometimes when you're younger, especially, you don't recognize it. Like you don't really get okay, well, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
But later you see, okay, it worked off. Because when you start playing, okay, you have things that other people maybe don't have because they didn't do it.
All right.
And yeah, a coach told me once, like he told me like while you're sitting on the couch, someone else is running outside and getting better than you. So that was also something my dad, when he was with me, he heard that, he was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure that you know that. So he pushed me, and that's important. I like it.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. With you having all these important factors in your life, then what was the most memorable moment you had while playing this sport?
The most, like, if I don't really can pick one now. Like, I don't really
There's
remember.
too many.
But like, the thing is, I would say it's probably one when you were with the whole team and with your friends. Like, the best moments are when you are like with close people that you know, and you achieve something, or you just had a good game, and you just meet together to go party after maybe, or just do something together. I think that's, in my opinion, the best moments that you have in the sport, especially when you go with close people.
Oh, yeah, I can agree. We touched on it earlier, it's a team. So when you're winning as a team, I'm sure, that's one of the best feelings in the world. But my question to you all then is, what are some things that you guys enjoy outside of soccer then? We can start with Adrian then,
Yeah. I like hanging out with my friends. And more now that I'm far from my family and far from home, they became my family.
Yeah.
So it's like I need to talk with them all the time. I need to be with them. Otherwise, I feel alone. And yeah, I really enjoy hanging out with them. Or other than that, I also like playing the piano, maybe. Or I don't know. I like watching soccer all the time.
Did you just start, playing the piano?
No. I started like 3 years ago on my own because I really like the music, and I was like, piano is interesting. So I just tried.
Yeah.
Kept like watching videos and stuff, and I get better and better. Now I don't have it here, but I really like it.
Yeah. So you're like pretty fluent, you would say?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, man. What about you, Jordy?
I mean, for me, I would say the same. Like, those people here that I'm living with are my family.
Yeah.
Like, I'm with them 24/7. And when I go home and I wake up and I don't see them, it's like something's missing too. It's like my family before. Like, I woke up the first day, was like, yeah, something is wrong, and now it's the same when I'm not with them. So I would say, of course, that. And I mean, I played, or like I did different sports too. Like when I was really young, like I started racing, kart racing.
Okay.
I didn't do it like in a professional way, but like when I was I went on tracks, like I just went with my dad because my dad did it too for 2 years. He did it more professional, but
Yeah.
like I did that. I started playing golf when I was really young.
Okay.
Those were the sports like I did. Instrumental wise, I play violin.
Mhm.
Probably now I need to some time to get into again because I didn't play now for 2 years. But otherwise, yeah, that's like the stuff I do outside.
Okay. So, you know, what you being into racing and whatnot, and not to cut you off, Remy.
No, you good, you good, you good, you good.
Do you have like a dream car or anything like that?
A dream car?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I always have a different one. Like it changes. But like I mean, my parents work for Audi,
Okay.
so like I would say like
Porsche.
Porsche maybe.
Change,
Porsche is amazing.
Yeah.
Porsches are really amazing. Yeah, maybe one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. You know, maybe we'll catch Jordy, you know, riding down the street in a Porsche one day.
Yeah.
We'll see. No, but what's up with you though, Remy? What's some things you like to do? I know you're, you know, all over the place, you know, with the music.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. I have
Get
a
into that,
couple,
man.
but
Yeah.
creating. I think creating.
Hold on, Remy. Is that camera still going too?
Oh yeah,
All right, good. All right, go ahead. Talk to us.
creating it digitally. You know, sonically. I have a group of friends. They push me to get out of my comfort zone. We always trying to make the next thing. Like, okay, bro, what are we gonna do that sounds good or at least looks good? So I take photos. We do videos. We do the music, and it's always a fun experience. Like either whether we're doing an event where we gotta shoot and make it look good, or the music actually,
Yeah.
just making sure that it sounds good and it's something new. So
Yeah. Talk about, you know, the song you just dropped too, man.
Beats by Night. Go check it out on YouTube by Project Ambition.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made that song in 2022, but like, the process of making music takes time. Like, our next single that we want to drop is an Afrobeat song that these guys have been begging me for, I think the last 6 months.
Okay.
But,
Piss me off.
it's like you can't rush the process. Otherwise, people are just going to get, something that's mediocre or it's not great.
Yeah.
And there's so many people that make music. Like everybody makes, like every other guy makes music
Everybody.
now, And if you rush the process, then you're just gonna drown in a pool of everybody. So it's like you have to make sure that it sounds at least as great as it can. You can't reach perfect, but you can try your best to make sure that it sounds as good as it can. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that actually.
That's what's up, you know. I'm looking forward to, you know, the things that you do put out, you know,
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
that you take your time with and you do finally
Appreciate it,
release it
man.
to the world.
Thank you.
And I'm
man.
going to
Thank
ask
you.
all you this, but what's next for Remy, you know?
More music for sure. We got a whole, like I said, I have a group we call Project Ambition, and we've been working on a project. We worked on this the whole summer. Like I did not party during the summer. I did not at all. I was just working it literally every day. I mean, look, I was just working like every day, just trying to make another song or at least finish the other song. So that project is coming. I don't want to give any dates. I don't want to give any promises.
Don't send us off, man.
But yeah, that project is coming soon. We got one more single with visuals coming. Yeah, I don't want to make any promises. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna be like, yo. So, but yeah, definitely a project coming. Look out for that.
That's what's up, man. Sounds, you know, like a lot to look forward to.
Yes, sir.
But any plans with soccer in the future? Too?
Soccer, I'm not sure. I've played multiple sports, but I definitely always want to stay active. But if I get an opportunity to play beyond JJC, definitely I'll take it for sure.
That's what's up, man. Hey,
Yeah.
we're looking forward, and, you know,
Yes,
best
sir.
of luck to you.
Thank you,
How
man.
about you, Jordy?
I don't know what's gonna come. Like, of course, like my plans to transfer somewhere here, keep playing soccer. I mean, I'm gonna play soccer anyway. Like, I'm gonna find a play away, like if it's for a club or like somewhere. But I don't really know where it's gonna go. Like, it always comes a little bit different than you expect in the end. So yeah, and that's sometimes also the exciting part, I would say. So you don't really know what's gonna come, and it makes it interesting. Like, and I like it kind of.
Yeah, you have a great point when you say it makes it interesting. You know, you just got to keep your head up high, stay in great spirits, and stay prepared. You know, that's the most important thing. Keep working because you never know what opportunity will land in front of you. But what about you, Adrian? What's next for you?
I'm the same. I'm waiting for offers. I got a couple good ones, but I don't want to rush.
Mm-hmm.
I got my 2 years done with good stats and good highlight video. So I work with an agency. They kind of send me the offers, the coaches. I don't want to rush. I'm waiting,
Yeah,
and whatever the best is for me, I'm gonna go there.
yeah, that's what's up. You know, there's no doubt in my mind that, you know, anything or nothing, you know, will happen. You know, I feel as if, you know, great things will happen for all of you all. But, you know, as we are getting ready to wrap up, what's your positive message to, you know, someone who was, you know, in the same position as you, playing soccer, going to school, you know?
Work hard. You never know what's gonna happen. I was in Spain 2 years ago. I didn't know what I was gonna do with my life. I took a decision that changed my life completely. I met new people that I never knew I was gonna meet. They're my family now.
Yeah.
I work. I was sad. I was happy. It's a long process. It's 24/7 with someone else, new people, new place. But if you keep yourself straight and calm in the tough moments and you go through them, you're gonna be unbeatable. And if you keep working with everyone, good people around you, that's also important. You're gonna make it far. You need to get to your goal. So that's my message.
That's what's up. What about you, Jordy?
I would say if someone's playing sports or something, don't care about what other people say. If other people say like, okay, yeah, you're not good at that, or you're not good enough, don't care about it. Like you just do your thing, and if you work as hard as possible, like you can be happy. If you in the end doesn't work out, at least you can say like, okay, it's cool. But I like to say like I gave my best and not be like sad about it or mad about it because I didn't try. So I think that's one of the most important parts. And mentally, it's something that I realized later too. Not since my whole I don't know it since the beginning, of course, but it's something. And as he said already, like you're happy, you're sad, so you're gonna have ups and downs, not only in soccer, also in other parts of life. So maybe you're gonna play, but you are sad because you have something else going on. But you have to be able to work with it. So I think that's really important.
That's what's up.
I'd say trust yourself, you know, and also how you do anything is how you do everything. So you can't just be a great athlete, but your grades are shit. My bad.
Nah, y'all good.
My bad. But like, you know, like try to be, you know, consistent. If you're doing great in school, usually it'll translate to your sports and sports, vice versa. So, you know, how you do anything is how you do everything. Try to be great.
Hey, that's what's up, man. I hope everyone, you know, is listening to what these guys have to say, you know. But, you know, that's about 30 minutes that we done did. I appreciate you guys, you know, coming out, you know, making that drive, you know, having this conversation with me. So I appreciate you guys again. And
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
yeah, always,
great.
man. You know, if you guys ever want to come back on, you know, this is Adrian's second time, so
Yes, sir.
got to get you
Let's do
guys
it.
to make
Let's
the
do it.
second
I'm
visit.
done.
I'm
All
coming a third one.
Yeah, let's do it. But hey, thank you
All right.
all again.
Of
And
course.
I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. And
Yes, sir.
we're out.
I know that song.